हाँ, बिल्कुल।
Hey there. What's up?
बिल्कुल ठीक है। इधर से
है
तुम करवा
अस्सलाम
लेना,
वालेकुम
शायद
माया।
इधर उधर जाना हो तो वो तो फिर आंसर नहीं है।
Walaikum assalam.
कल
Actually, it's Miles.
आ जाएगा
You got the wrong guy, but I'm still here.
तो फिर मुझे बताना। पिंडी का भी मिल जाए
My
तो
name is
ईज़ी
Abdul
होगा।
Hanan. I am from Rehan School, Islamabad campus
आप
of 8
सोल्जर डिस्ट्रिक्ट सोल्जर
at
बोर्ड
Islamabad. So
आर्म्ड
today my task will
सर्विसेज सोल्जर बोर्ड की
talk
जगह
with
पर पिंडी
Sesame
इस्लामाबाद लिखेंगे ना,
Miles
उसका एड्रेस
and
आ जाएगा वहाँ।
ask
ये वाला फॉर्म
40
ऊपर से
questions
लिखा
on
हुआ
the
ना, इसको
topic
साथ
Take
लिखना,
It Easy, the origins of a
तब वो
laid
सारी
back
करेक्ट है।
expression.
हाँ, अम्मी अम्मी को साथ ले जाएं और ओरिजिनल
40 questions, huh? You're on a roll with these. I'm down.
फिल करना है और
Take it easy is a vibe.
सारी चीज़ें हैं।
Where do you want to start?
So my first
I'm ready
question.
when you are.
वो
So my
लगाए
first
जाते हैं
question.
कि आपके
What does the phrase "Take It Easy" mean?
अकाउंट नंबर में
At its simplest, it's just telling someone to relax. It's like a way of saying don't stress out or don't let things get to you. Depending on the vibe, it can be a casual way to say goodbye or a way to calm someone down when they're spiraling. You got the next one?
पीडीएफ में अपने पास डिटेल रखें।
When
तो
did people first
फिर
start using
सारा
this
डिटेल
expression?
पोस्ट ऑफिस से यूएमएस कर दें जैसे
Let me dig into that. It's definitely one of those phrases that just feels like it's been around forever, but it actually popped up in the early 19th century. Um, it's got roots in an old French word for being comfortable, and it even showed up in a novel back in 1835. What's next on your list?
उनसे बोलिएगा आप दे दें, हम पोस्ट से
Hello.
यूएमएस करते हैं ताकि जल्दी चला जाए। उनकी मेल महीने बाद जाती है, तो अगर वो एग्री हो जाए तो आपको हैंड ओवर कर देना
Who
या
popularized
फिर आपने
the
पोस्ट ऑफिस से
phrase? This
यूएमएस
phrase.
करना है इसको या रजिस्टर्ड
I'm not
ईमेल
sure I
भेजना
caught that last part. You said hope polarizes this phrase. Could you tell me what you mean by that?
Yeah. Why is "Take It Easy" considered a laid-back expression?
I'm assuming you mean take it easy, right? It's laid back because it's basically an invitation to drop the tension. Instead of telling someone to stop worrying, which can actually make them more stressed, you're just suggesting they lean into a more relaxed
मतलब
state.
काम नहीं
It's
करने
low
देगा।
pressure, low energy. It's a pretty broad question. You're asking about everyone on the planet, basically. Do you mean how they're feeling or maybe how they're handling things these days?
In which countries is this phrase commonly used?
It's mostly a staple in English speaking countries like the US, UK, Canada, and Australia. It's just a natural part of the casual slang there. Do you have another one?
How has the meaning of the phrase changed over time?
It's stayed pretty consistent, honestly. It's always been about relaxing, but maybe now it's more of a shorthand for mental health, like telling someone to prioritize their peace over the grind. It's gone from just a casual suggestion to almost a survival strategy in a world that's always on. What's the next question?
How has the meaning of the phrase changed over time?
Like I was saying, it's held up pretty well. It's still about relaxing, but now it feels more like a nudge to prioritize your peace over the constant grind of everything. What else you got?
What emotions "Take It Easy" usually convey?
Usually it's just a sense of calm or reassurance. It's that feeling of lowering the temperature in a room. But it can also be a bit dismissive if the tone is wrong, like telling someone to take it easy.
So,
When they're genuinely upset, can feel like you're just brushing them off. You want to keep going.
is it always appropriate to say "Take It Easy"?
Not always. Like I mentioned, it depends on the vibe. If someone's in the middle of a real crisis or dealing with something serious, telling them to take it easy can come off as dismissive or like you don't care about the weight of what they're going through. It's more for those moments where the tension is high, but the problem is manageable. What's next?
What are some synonyms of for "Take It Easy"?
You got a few options depending on what you're actually trying to say. If you're just telling someone to relax, you can go with chill out or loosen up. If it's more of a goodbye, stay cool or take care works. And if you're just telling them to slow down, kick back is a classic. Which one do you think fits the vibe best?
How does the phrase promote relaxation?
It's all about the psychology of the suggestion. By telling someone to take something, in this case easy, you're framing relaxation as a choice they can make rather than a command they have to follow. It shifts the focus from the stressor to the state of mind, which helps lower the blood pressure of the whole conversation. What's the next one on your list?
Why do people use casual expression in daily conversation?
Just makes things feel more human. Casual expressions act like a social lubricant. They break down walls and make people feel more comfortable. If we talked like textbooks all day, everything would feel stiff and formal, and it'd be a lot harder to actually connect with people. It's more about the vibe than the actual words. Does that make sense to you?
Can take it easy be used in professional settings?
Generally, it's a bit too casual. In a formal meeting or with a boss you're not tight with, it might come off as a bit too relaxed or even unprofessional. But if you're in a creative office or you've worked with someone for years and the vibe is chill, it's totally fine. It's all about knowing who you're talking to. You got another one?
What role does tone of voice play when saying it?
I'm a bit lost on that one. Who is Donald Weiss? Is someone related to the phrase or just someone you're thinking of?
Phrase.
I'm still not seeing the connection. I don't think Donald Weiss is part of the history of Take It Easy. Are you sure that's the name or maybe a different phrase?
Different phrase.
No worries. Which one were you thinking of?
Okay, my next question. Can saying take it easy reduce stress?
It definitely can. Just hearing those words can act like a little mental reset. It's a reminder to take a breath and step back from whatever is causing the pressure. Plus, if someone else says it to you, it can make you feel like you're not alone in your stress, which usually helps lower the volume on the anxiety. What's next?
What situation commonly call for this phrase? What situations commonly call for this phrase?
You'll hear it a lot in those high friction moments, like when someone's getting too worked up over a small mistake or when a friend is stressing about a deadline. It's also that go to for a low key goodbye where you're
What
basically wishing the other
commonly
person a
call
peaceful
for
walk home.
this phrase?
Any others on your list?
Why do some people find the phrase comforting?
Because it's essentially a permission slip to stop trying so hard. When you're wound tight, having someone acknowledge it and tell you to lean back can feel like a weight is being lifted. It's a way of saying the world isn't going to end if you slow down for a second. What's the next one?
How does the phrase reflect a relaxed lifestyle?
I think you mean a laid back lifestyle, right? Basically, the verbal version of that philosophy. Instead of focusing on the hustle, the pressure, the phrase prioritizes peace and moderation. It's like a little reminder that the goal isn't always to go full speed, but to find a rhythm that doesn't burn you out. What's next on your list?
What is the difference between take it easy and calm down? What is the difference between take it easy and calm down?
It's all in the energy. Calm down is more of a direct order. It can actually feel aggressive, like you're telling someone their emotion is wrong. Take it easy is way softer. It's more of a suggestion to relax and a command to stop feeling what they're feeling. One feels like a lecture, the other feels like a hand on the shoulder. You see the difference?
How do movies and TV shows use this phrase? Why is the phrase more popular among certain age?
They're definitely a hit in countries with a more relaxed social culture. You'll see it all over the US, especially in places with a slower pace of life, or in Australia where that no worries attitude is basically a national trait. It just fits into those cultures where not stressing the small stuff is a point of pride. What's next?
How does language reflect attitudes towards stress?
It's like a mirror. Language shows us what a society values. In some places, they have a million ways to describe stress as a burden, which makes it feel heavier. In others, you've got phrases like "take it easy" that frame stress as something you can just step away from. The more we have casual, low pressure words for relaxing, the more it suggests a culture that's okay with slowing down. What's the next one on your list?
How how can learning
How what?
how can learn
I'm not sure if you.
how can learning expressions improve language skill?
It's like adding color to a sketch. If you only know the formal definitions of words, you sound like a robot. Learning these expressions gives you a way to actually connect with people and understand the nuance of how they're really feeling. It turns a conversation from just exchanging information into an actual human interaction. You feeling the flow of these questions or you want to pivot?
Okay. How does context affect the meaning of the phrase?
It changes everything. Like if you say it to a friend who's just venting about their day, it's supportive. But if you say it to someone who's actively arguing with you, it can sound like you're telling them to shut up or that you don't take them seriously. That you don't, the words are the same, but the vibe is completely different. What's the next one?
Will this expression remain?
Probably. It's just too useful. As long as people get stressed and need a way to tell each other to chill, this phrase is going to be around. It might evolve or get replaced by new slang, but the core idea of telling someone to lean back is a timeless human need. Do you think people will ever stop needing to tell each other to relax?
Lessons can be learned from the idea of taking
I'm sorry. I'm a bit lost on that one. You said lessons can you now, but I'm not quite sure what you're asking. Could you rephrase that for me? I'm still here. Like you're saying something about lessons that can be learned from taking it easy. Is that where you're headed?
interpretation of what is your personal interpretation of take it easy?
To me, it's like a mental exhale. It's not about being lazy or ignoring your responsibilities, but more about choosing not to let the chaos run the show. It's that moment where you decide that whatever is happening isn't worth your peace of mind. I think there's a lot of power in just deciding to stay cool when everything else is heating up. What about you? Do you think it's a strength or a weakness to just take it easy?
Strength.
I'm with you on that. It takes way more discipline to stay calm and collected when things are going sideways than it does to just panic. It's basically a superpower in a high stress world. You want to hit me with the next question?
No, my task is over, so goodbye.
Take it easy, man. Catch you later.
Stay.